The next one, these are going to be the last two questions from the viewers. There's more, but we're short on time.
Yeah.
So, part two thing, you know?
Ya Radwana, we give thanks.
All right. So this one's from Extremely Balanced TV again. Malai Hassan.
Jeez.
He says, after watching Muslims debate for all these years, why haven't you become a Muslim?
Man.
I think you made a video called Why I'm Not a Muslim or something before
I
as
did,
well.
I did. I know Islam. Okay, I know Islam. I've grown up with Islam. One of my greatest visions or joys was to actually become a Hafiz in Islam. Or Hafiz is basically, literally means a guardian, but somebody who has recited and learnt the Quran basically. So I memorized, let me see, we got the first juz, which is about 30 different, I believe it's like 30 different chapters in the Quran. I've memorized maybe about 50 chapters in the Quran at a younger age, a very young age. And I believe that Islam was very beautiful. It still is very beautiful. So I love Islam in that respect. The Arabic language, all sorts. I remember I was in the masjid with one of my brothers, my Eritrean brother, good brother as well. One of my teachers, Omar, was in Brixton Masjid as well, actually. And I was upset. I was PISS off, yeah? And there was like a little 6-year-old, 7-year-old, yeah, in the masjid with me. How old were we? We might be like 16. I think it was like 16. I think it was 16. I think it was young anyway. It was young. And there was like 6-year-old child. Okay, I'm 10 years his senior, yeah? I'm there struggling. Yeah, I'm there struggling, not struggling, but let's say I'm reading, yeah, on a very basic level, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman-Ar-Rahim. This brother now comes in. The brother now comes in, the little small brother, comes behind me. He's now standing behind me. I'm there struggling through, let's say, Surah Al-Baqarah. Man just comes in now. Alif Lam Mim, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I was like, fam, you just buoyed my life, you buoyed my life. And after that, I was like, nah, fam, I need to be on this thing 100% and learn more. And after him, a little boy, this is what I love, like children is so much the best because they've just shown you up for your ignorance again. And that, me being ignorant, has now driven me to learn more about Islam and learn more about the Arabic language and the Quran and so forth. So me personally, I've learned about Islam enough where I can appreciate Islam and I can appreciate it from a distance and know that Islam is not for me, okay? Islam is not for me, especially in the state that it is in now. If it was different, okay, I'm cool. I can go to Gambia and I can be Muslim. I can go to other countries, Sudan and so forth, and be Muslim. And I can fit right in because we hold same understandings and so forth. But Islam as it is today, it's not very appetizing. It's not very appealing. And I know too much to be a Muslim. I know too much. We'll be having arguments every day. Like, why would you want to argue with me every day for being a Muslim? Like, I'm never going to believe. I know too much. That's the problem. Most Muslims, they believe and I know. Okay? So we're gonna bump heads. It's just gonna be inevitable, The tenets that you hold in Islam is beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. It's nothing new to Islam. This is part of African culture way before. We always had La ilaha illallah. That's no problem. Anyways there. Like, we've always had these things. Prayer, fasting, pilgrimage, all of these great things. We already had it. I don't need to now, move away from my own traditions, my own culture to adopt a religion that comes, that's just there. No, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Islam is beautiful and let it stay like that at a distance away from me and I'll appreciate it, but I will never, ever convert to Islam. No.
He also asks, who do you think is in the wrong between Sarah and Muhammad and why?
Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right, to be honest with you. But if you want to ask me who's the initial aggressor, I would have to say Muhammad Tawheed. And was Sarah wrong? I should even rephrase that. Was Sarah even wrong for coming to address it? I don't think he was wrong. I think he was in his rights. Unfortunately, the way it blew up, you can now, based upon perception, it seems as though he was in the wrong, but I don't think he really was in the wrong, to be real with you. He was addressing a situation. It's just the way that it's now being perceived that way. So guess what? Based upon the perception, I would say he should have handled it, or it could have, not he should have, it could have been handled differently. But initially, the aggressor is Mohammed Tawheed. That's as much as I can say on that.
All right.